Somebody give me a topic to ponder. I've already done the meaning of life. Let's ponder about Roblox. What is this? What is it about Roblox that's so captivating to a lot of people? On the surface, it's just a game of like just a collection of pixels and code. It's a platform where you can imagine anything and it runs wild. But is it really just that, or is there something deeper? Something about the way it mirrors the world, not like as it is, but as we wish it could be. Roblox, it feels limitless sometimes, doesn't it? It's a space like it's massive space where anybody can create anything, where the boundaries of reality just seem to dissolve completely, and the only rules are the ones that we set ourselves. Is that the appeal? I don't know. Maybe it's a chance to escape the weight of life and step into something that we can control for once. Or is it the freedom to imagine a reality where control isn't the goal of it all, just creativity and just play? But even in this boundlessness, Roblox reflects something human a little bit. Every world and every game and every creation in general just starts with a thought. An idea shaped by someone's dreams or maybe their struggles in general. It's not just a pixel, and it's not just scripts, it's pieces of people, pieces of me, and pieces of you. And everyone who's ever dared to build something and call it their own knows what it feels like to build a Roblox game. And when there's the community, a swirling mass of players and creators and dreamers, some working together, others competing with each other, and they're all sharing a digital space together that somehow feels alive. What does that say about the human race in general? Like that we find meaning and connection in a place that doesn't physically exist. Like Discord doesn't physically exist, but we still find meaning and and inspiration from each other, and we build bonds with each other. But it's all just wonder. And for all that wonder, Roblox really isn't perfect. The freedom of it comes with complexity. Like it's really complex. It's a world where creativity thrives, but it can also be a world where chaos creeps in a little bit, exploitation and greed and unfairness. The same struggles that exist in reality, really, if you think about it, they find their way into the virtual world that is a flaw in the system or just a reflection of who we are. That's the real question. Is the corruption really a flaw of the system, or is it just a flaw of who we are as human beings? Maybe Roblox isn't just a game when you think about it. Maybe it's our mirror showing us our potential and our pitfalls as a society, in a place where we can test what it means to create and to connect and belong with each other. And maybe that's why it resonates so much with people. Because in the digital landscapes, we see pieces of ourselves and our hopes and our flaws and our endless like capabilities and capacities to build something better and to build something new and build something exciting. So, what is Roblox really? Is it a game? Is it a platform? Is it a world? Or simply a reminder that even pixels and code that we are still human, always searching and dreaming and building? But when it does come to building, what does it mean to build on Roblox? It's simple. You just drag, drop code, and test. And the idea takes form that quickly. A blank canvas becomes a world very fast. And he brick by brick can be built. Choice by choice, you build something, create something. We hope that it stands the test of time. Roblox makes it feel so accessible to build things as if creation is second nature to somebody, a reminder that we were born to imagine, to take nothing and turning it into something. But why does it feel easier there in the real world? That's the real question. Let me change the status to pondering with chaos. I need a stage for this. What I was saying, I said, makes it feel, yeah, it just makes things feel accessible to build things. Like, but why does it feel so much easier in there than the real world? Like, what does the act of building seem lighter when the stakes are virtual? Is it because that failure doesn't sting as much when it's a game, or because success feels closer when the tools are in our hands? And yet, for all its simplicity, there is completely, I mean, the most complex thing in the details, the way the creators pour hours into their games and fine tuning every line of code, every blade of grass is hand placed, and everything is hand placed. All of every building, every block is just made custom to bring their own vision to life. The way players dive into those worlds, exploring and competing and finding meaning in someone else's dream, but is that about the games or is it about something deeper, the connections that you make along the way? Friends you'll never meet in person, but who feel as real as anyone you've ever known. Moments of joy shared across a screen, laughing and building, exploring together in a way. Roblox is a world of its own, but it's also a bridge between strangers, between creators and players, between imagination and reality. Still, I wonder, what does Roblox teach us about freedom, about limits, and about collaboration? I can't. Yo, let's ponder Freddy Fazbear. Because what is Freddy Fazbear when you think about it? It's just that I don't know. What is it about Freddy Fazbear that makes him so appealing and makes him resonate with people? At first glance, he's just a mascot, a smiling bear with a bow tie meant to entertain and bring joy. But there's something else between the surface, something unsettling. Maybe it's the eyes that are too wide and too empty, watching but never blinking, or the way he stands in the shadows, a figure that's meant to be friendly but feels anything but. What makes something designed for children so terrifying in the dark? Is it the way that innocence can twist, turning the familiar into the feared? Freddy Fazbear is supposed to be safe, a symbol of carefree afternoons and childhood laughter. In the quiet hours, he becomes something more, a reminder that even joy has its shadows. And then there's the lore, a labyrinth of secrets, a web of tragedy and loss woven into its atomic frame. Freddy is more than a character. He is a witness, a participant in a story that is darker than that grin suggests. That little plush grin, that stupid face he makes, that thing that invigorates me so much. He carries the weight of broken dreams or forgotten promises, of lives cut short. He's not just a bear. He's a ghost, a symbol of how when we try to mask horror with a smile and a song. But why does he resonate so deeply? Why do we keep coming back to him, to his pizzeria, to the endless nights of fear, to the thrill of the danger, the adrenaline of survival, or something deeper, a fascination with the way we face the unknown? Freddy Fazbear is a paradox when you think about it. He's a source of both nostalgia and dread, a creation that captures the line between comfort and terror. He reminds us of the fragility of safety, though even the brightest places can hold shadows if you look closely enough. But maybe that's why we can't look away, because Freddy isn't just a monster. Freddy is a reflection of our fears and our questions and our fascinations that lie just out of sight. He's the reminder that every smile has a story, and some stories are meant to keep us awake at night. But then we think about Freddy. I feel like Foxy is just different too. Just the outlier of the rogue, the one who never quite fits the stage mold among the bright and cheerful animatronics. He's just different. He's shrouded in shadows. His charm is rugged and his presence is commanding. What is it about Foxy the pirate that pulls us in even as he terrifies us? Maybe the way he's broken just makes us sympathize with him. His endoskeleton peeking through, his fur worn and torn, is a reminder that even in a world full of polish and perfection, there's a little bit of imperfection that has its own allure. But it's not just his appearance in general, it's his role, his unpredictability. He doesn't wait in the wings like the other, creeping slowly towards you. No, 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 no. Foxy runs. He charges forward, bold and relentless and strong, as if daring you to stop him himself. He doesn't hide his intentions. He's coming and you know it. That honesty, that raw, unfiltered danger is what makes him so memorable. And then there's Pirate's Cove, his stage, his own domain, always tucked into the corner, out of reach, his clothes, out of order, a curtain drawn over his story. But that makes it all the more interesting, doesn't it? What's behind the curtain and what made him this way? Foxy feels like a forgotten legend, a relic of his past times. We can't play a horror game. What if I did lore while playing the horror game? What if what if I pondered the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's while playing FNAF co-op? Let's play FNAF co-op. Yeah, I'm tired of talking. Is there private servers? Private servers? Oh, excuse me. That's a burp. 10 Roblox private servers? Yeah, nah. Tripping. You also join my game. Let me put my Roblox link in the chat. I'll put my Roblox in the VC chat. Ow. Ah, if it isn't
Great.
Renberry, you're a little too late for the pondering session, but we're playing FNAF multiplayer, I guess.
Um, I didn't
Yeah,
even
you
see
missed.
her. Stop! When was the last time you went to bed?
Huh?
If you tell me some outrageous thing, I'm actually know. Well, bye bye, guys.
I I'm gonna make a lobby. No, I'm not.